So welcome. In this video, what I'm going to explain to you is the fundamental building block of how to create your meal plan. So we know we have three macronutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. So the foundation of this program is the following. You have to comply with a certain amount of protein per day. That amount of protein ensures that your lean muscle mass is maintained. So it doesn't matter about how much fat or how many carbs you eat in essence. The fundamental figure you're going to always comply with is protein intake. So protein first, then we ensure the minimum requirement of carbohydrates, which are going to be around 30 grams per day. And then we fill up the rest of the calories with fats. And it doesn't mean we have to fulfill our daily calorie intake with fats. We can actually reduce that. The more we keep that under control, the better the weight loss we're going to have. So remember, protein, limited carbs, and then we fill up the gap with fat. We don't want to eat too much fat, not because that's going to get us fat, but what that's going to produce is, if there's bioavailability of fat in your body system, in your blood, your liver will stop trying to convert that body fat from your fatty tissue into ketones. So we don't want that happening. We want to create a calorie deficit that triggers fat burning. Now, in case of guys and men, we will see that our calorie deficit doesn't have to be as aggressive. And why? It's because we have larger muscle mass, so we naturally burn more body fat or more calories per day. Whereas a woman, women don't have that large amount of muscle as guys have. So we have to be very careful with women. So what I encourage is maybe handle a 15% calorie deficit. That's going to put you around 900 to 1,000 calories per day, depending on the macros we've calculated in the past. But if we need to trigger a lower deficit, what I encourage women is just to add a couple of minutes of exercise. It can be cardio, it can be weight training. Weight training would be phenomenal if you choose that track. But something as little as running maybe 15 minutes per day will give you another 150 calories deficit. So combined with your diet, you might be looking about 300 calorie deficit, which is very good. So if we do that consistently 6 or 7 days a week, that will definitely trigger that fat loss. Anyway, as a recap, comply with protein intake, give the minimum carbohydrate that we recommend in our program, and then fill in the gap with the fats. Okay? See you soon.